It seems that everyone is starting to hate dogs, at least in New York. We've seen a lot of recent stories in this winter storm where a lot of dog doo doo is being discovered amongst the melting snow. And a lot of people are starting to complain about dogs. A whole city, the most important city in the world, actually, a tier with London, is now starting to have an anti-dog sentiment, and I think that this is really an important sign, man. Hello, welcome to the King Leo Show. I'm King Leo. Today, I want to talk to you guys about this rising anti-dog sentiment and why it didn't catch me by surprise, and why it shouldn't catch any Baudrillardian by surprise. Baudrillardians, check in. Today, we're talking about dogs. Now, to be clear, to begin, I don't have anything against dogs. I'm a cat guy personally, but people like dogs, all right? Now, what has happened over the past 2 decades, I can remember it throughout my life where it really started to take off, is that dogs have started to replace children. Dogs used to be an addendum, an appendix to a family, something that's added on at the end. Oh, we have this dog. But throughout my years on this planet, I've seen slowly but surely millennials and now Zoomers are replacing children with a surrogate child, which is the dog. In fact, in Baudrillardian terms, the most hyper real child you can have, a dependent with none of the biological output of a child and significantly reduced cost. You can get anything and everything you want out of a child in a dog. I'm not going to deny that. I see a lot of people that are saying, like a child is different. I'm not even going to deny that, dude. A dog and a child are kind of the same thing. I know that it's different levels of joy for some people, but at the end of the day, they activate the same receptors in the brain. All right. So I'm not even going to argue with the doggo owners, the puppers, the pupper moms, or any of that stuff about whether a dog is more valuable than a child. Okay. But I will say, as we've seen this dog culture rise in the United States and internationally as well, you see this in Italy too, where people started to get dogs. COVID really accelerated this whole process. I don't think it's a coincidence that it has lined up with a drop in the fertility rate across the West. All right. And I'm not being original here. This is not a point that I'm the first to make. I actually saw it years ago by this channel on YouTube called I Hate Dogs, who's run by a black American guy who was telling white people that they need to stop having dogs if they want to keep reproducing. I'm not sure if I agree with that thesis, but it was a very funny video. I think it's unlisted now. Um, I think that dogs, man, this dog culture, I don't know what the genesis is, and it's kind of useless, but I can tell you for sure with Zoomers, I don't know with millennials, the two movies that kind of psyoped everyone into this like dog loving culture were probably Marley and Me and Hotel for Dogs. I remember those having a significant impact. And while I understand for a lot of people dogs can be annoying, I myself, I don't like encountering dogs from other owners. We have a lot of irresponsible dog owners. If anything has happened over the years, is that dog treats, i.e., toys, balls, the food, the medicine have all gotten more expensive. But at the same time, people have stopped training their dogs. Dogs are now ruffians that will bother you on a jog, man. Like this happens everywhere. It happens in Florida. And by the way, I'll throw the accusations out because I know that a lot of people are talking about this now. I'm not Muslim. Okay, I don't think dogs are haram. I think dogs are okay. But a lot of dogs are really like annoying and they become a nuisance for people that are not dog enthusiasts, people who are dog neutral like myself or dog negative, obviously, because they are just terrible in the way that they are raised now. Dogs will start to bark at you, harass you. It's just the way it is. But anyway, what I wanted to bring the broader point to here is that a lot of people are complaining about dogs in terms of how they take up space, in terms of how they bother people, in terms of how they attack people. We've seen a large anti-pit bull movement for this reason. All of those points could be true, but the most important point here is actually the fertility rate. Okay, and I'm not one of these Elon Musk. We have to get the fertility rate up, people. I'm a Baudrillardian at the end of the day, man. This is how always where it was headed. But what is important to note is that When you create surrogate children in the form of a dog and everyone starts to adopt these dogs and they think that these dogs are a substitute for a child, which they are, you are inevitably going to see a decline in population numbers. And a lot of the political and economic and financial issues we're starting to see can be pinned down to the fertility numbers. Okay, this isn't the Elon Musk. Elon Musk is talking about, I don't know, like humans going into space and the future belongs for those who are there. I'm not talking about that, dude. I'm talking about your daily life, your quotidian life, the reason you're getting taxed out the ass, and the reason that you are having a drop in quality of life. The reason is mostly, that we are still battling with the ghosts of the 1970s, okay? The ghosts of the 1970s are here. The ghosts of even the 1940s are here in the form of pensions, Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, etc., unfunded liabilities. For anyone that's unfamiliar with the vernacular, just meaning that we have to pay a lot of shit to people that we promised to pay, all right? And most of them are boomers, and they want to get paid because they paid into these systems in their mind, even though that money had run out. And that's fine. I understand the boomer perspective. But I'm going to say, all of these problems now, whether we see the rise of Zoramdami or Groyperism, and you can like either of these two ideologies, I have nothing against them, they are all trying to solve an unfixable problem. That is, we do not have enough people in the country reproducing themselves in order to fund the government, in order to fund social services. We cannot have socialism, capitalism, social programs unless generations are consecutively bigger to make up the money that is going to be needed. A lot of people will say, oh, it's a pyramid scheme, Social Security. Yes, it is, but it doesn't really matter as long as you are reproducing yourself. It doesn't matter if it's a pyramid scheme. Capitalism in itself is a pyramid scheme of sorts, but it doesn't matter as long as you have more people in the workforce and consuming. So this is an acute issue. And I think that at some point we will see social scientists, economic scientists, financial scientists, and perhaps even government policy trying to push people away from dog ownership. They were pushing people towards it, but now they're starting to push them away. We haven't seen a negative dog story in my whole lifetime. I've never seen people express in a massive way a dislike of dogs until this New York storm. Dogs are on the chopping block, dude. People are going to start a backlash because they realize that the economy cannot continue. GDP will not go up. And I know that a lot of people meme that, oh, GDP. But I'm telling you, beyond just like the figures, I'm saying we will not be able to fund pensions and Social Security and medical programs unless we reproduce ourselves. There's no way of doing it. Maybe AI will find the solution. Maybe that's true. I don't know. But given the current circumstances, dogs can be said to be a net negative on the economic and financial future of everyone here. Okay? It's just true. It's just true because you're still going to pay for the liabilities. But if you had kids, the burden would be shifted or at least ameliorated or dissipated onto a larger population. A lot of people complain about immigration, legal and illegal, and I understand why. A lot of people think that the country should look a certain way. A lot of people think that people that are coming in are not great. You know, I'm Venezuelan myself. Trinidad Aragua did not do some great stuff. However, the reason that this has to happen is because of the lack of reproduction. And we could argue with history. We could say, oh, if we hadn't done like the Great Society or taking the dollar off the gold standard for the libertarians, the libertarians, or Social Security, this wouldn't be happening. It already did, though. It did. And so when you look at the economy, look at the future of the country through the lens of someone who's trying to see how do we fund everything that is required, you really are like, dude, people need to stop buying dogs or we have to bring in 1 million more immigrants. Otherwise, it's going to be impossible to fund stuff. It's going to be impossible. And I'm not saying whether one of these is more desirable or less desirable. This is an analysis channel. I'm just telling you what the truth is here, man. If you're right wing and you want your country to stay a certain way, you probably should be reproducing. You shouldn't be having dogs. If you're left wing and you want socialism, you probably should be reproducing and leaving dogs as an appendix to the family. I'm not saying we get rid of them, But back in the day, it was, you find a dog on the street, I will take him in. Now it's, I'm going to make my life around this pupper doggo or millennial lingo about dogs. So that's what I have to say here, man. Like, comment, and subscribe to prove that you are not a bot. If you're not a bot, you will like, you will comment, you will subscribe. If it made you angry, if the video made you happy, recommend it. If the video made you angry, recommend it so someone else can get angry. I will see you guys tonight on stream, and I will see you guys tomorrow on video. Join the Patreon, join the YouTube channel membership. It's all in the link below. Join the Discord. I will see you guys then. And remember, if you want socialism, if you want capitalism, you got to reproduce yourself, man. Dogs will not replace us, unfortunately.